Good morning, YouTube, from Central North Carolina. Mr. Ferguson here. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Today, guys, we are dealing with our GCI turf type tall fescue. It is continuing to grow in. It is continuing to thicken up slowly but surely as temperatures have steadily dropped lower and lower and lower. We are continuing to look better and better and better. I mentioned in several videos back we had I'd taken the garden weasel and tried to till up some of this over here and reseed this for, I don't know, a second time, maybe third time. We are actually starting to see results from that, which I was pleased to see yesterday as I was watering. I'm not sure how much the GoPro will show you, but look at that, baby grass popping up. But with the exciting news of baby grass popping up in some of our bare areas, we do have temperatures are going to get down Monday night to 28 degrees. I hope that doesn't kill the baby grass. Likely frost, likely hard ground. This is an area, as I kind of scan over this one, this is an area, I'm seeing ants right here, so we may have to throw down some bife. And I am seeing some baby grass like right here. So I am seeing that's some good things. Yep, I am seeing some baby grass up on the hill near these ants. So hopefully some of this will take. I did, as you may or may not remember, I did talk about I ended up ordering some of the Mountain View Seed sun and shade mix. Some of that fine fescue and all of that. Look at all these sticks. I need to get this up because we're going to do a mow today. Need to mow it before, well, just to improve it. But anyways, I'm going to take it. It's a 3-pound bag. It's very small and it's very limited and hard to find. But in these areas, I'm going to try to come back through here where I've seeded some of this tall fescue behind me. I'm going to try to come through here one more time, right on the edge of these trees. This is the time of year. If it's going to grow, it's going to grow. And if it don't, it don't. It's not expensive bags. They're $15 or so. Not crazy. I did put some more GCI back here behind this tree. But we're going to spread some more sun and shade mix right along this area. It's just thin, as you can see. We at one point it looked pretty thick. Again, we had very hot, very dry conditions in September, and I think some of that just got away from us. It just scorched it, got away, and we're needing to replenish and fill in. And so a lot of this will mature and thicken up, and I think it will look better. But stuff like this, you know, that's against these leaves, we want to get that out of the way. I want to make it a little bit thicker down here. I want to get it established, but with the coming cold, it's going to turn a little cold. Who knows how that will take? Will it take? Will it not take? And this is just the area. Now this part looks a lot better, and this is the worst areas, right? The rest of the grass, there's no point in showing you because it's pretty thick, it's lush. We can still see our stripes from our live stream going up and down a little bit. Maybe you can't, but in these areas we're a little thin, and these are the areas I like to focus on right now before we settle in for winter. So today we are actually going to do a mow, and I'm going to go side to side instead of up and down, even though if I was looking to impress the neighbors and dominate with beautiful stripes, I would go back over this again. I don't know if you can see it on this view, but the stripes that are going up and down just look phenomenal. But we're going to go this way, and I want to go ahead and get the checkerboard in place so when it does freeze, when fall does come and end our growing, which we're not growing very fast, which is why after this I want to go ahead and get that 30-0 down. There's no rain coming that I can see in the near future, but I want to go ahead and just get it on the ground and be done with it, and I may even water it in. But I want to get a couple more mows in before we really slow down, and this just may be a dip in temperatures and we may rise up. We're actually in the 70s this week, so beautiful conditions, beautiful fall leaves, and again, these are the better sections up towards the front. Of course, we got by the tree that's looking a little sketchy up there, but let's get a mow on this. We're cutting it at 3.5 inches. I don't feel like going a little bit lower. Yes, that would benefit any new grass coming in. Going down to 3 inches and hitting the top of those blades would benefit those grass, you know, but we're going to keep it at 3.5. We're going to stay in that general range, and we may not be cutting a lot because, again, I believe our fertilizer, our last application of GCI, is starting to wear out a little bit. The color is great, but not getting tons of just rapid growth. So I think we could definitely add more, and we'll do that after we mow. So quickly, let's do a quick, just a couple clips of me mowing this bad boy and getting the job done of trying to make it look a little bit better, trying to even it out a little bit, and promote more growth in this lawn. All right, guys, so very quick, I forgot to capture some footage on the right side, but no worries. Just a very quick overview. Looks pretty good. Again, I really feel like, in all sincerity, it is growing in slowly but surely. Even though we're getting close to, you know, some really colder temperatures coming, that could help. But we are still dry. I still feel like even in our sketchy areas, like over here in front of the tree here, we see some weeds popping up. Could run the sprinkler, but don't think it's absolutely necessary. But very light stripes. And again, I think that has a lot to do with fertilizer. We're not feeding it hardcore, and we're sketchy in these areas. So I do want to try to get some fertilizer down, which I'm going to do here in a second. And also over here, we went long ways. You can see my little rope here to try to deter people driving over the grass, but it's still growing in, still looking good. All is well. This section just looks really cool, especially when the sun is where it is. You can see the stripes going down here. I like the visual representation of the stripes. So you can see our live stream stripes going this way, and then if we turn sideways, you got the checkerboard a little bit with the side to side here, but not so much yet until we really mow it in. And depending on how much we're growing, we may or may not get that mowed in well, but it does look pretty good. And I really feel like this is the natural color of the GCI turf type tall fescue. I don't feel like it's a really dark, deep dark green fertilized tall fescue, but looking good. So lastly, before we get out of here, as I told you guys, I did half the bag of 30-00 from GCI. Here is the remainder of the bag that I've got left, and I just wanted to show you up close the prills. Super small, man, super small. Really runs through the earthway really well, and I had to lower it because with the grass seed and with Stay Green, you had to really bump up the rates on the earthway up to, like, I was coming up to like 20 or something, because they're so big it was hard for it to push it out of the earthway. These are super small. You can tell it's almost like sand, a little bit bigger than sand, but super small. So I'm gonna distribute this among the lawn, front, back, side to side, evenly the best that I can, judging it the best that I can. And so we'll get the rest of the 30-00 down, and that could be the last time we throw down fertilizer. I do still have some green effect in the shed there that I could spray if we wanted to add 7-00 with some iron. Don't know that I'll do that. Don't plan to do that at this time, but I wanted to show you with the earthway, with the 30-00, we're going to go ahead and throw that down. So that when it does rain next, or if we decide to water, we'll water in the entire lawn, water this in, promote a little more growth, darken it up a little bit. So that's my plan here. So if you're interested in 30-00, also Pete has, I think, 2 other types of fertilizers, same type, small prills, decent price. Check it out in the description of this video, as well as the GCI turf type tall fescue. I'll let you guys know when I get some of the more of the Mountain View seed, sun and shade mix, and we'll throw some of that down as well. So until then, God bless you guys. Hope you've enjoyed this quick little mow and fertilizer and a little bit of repair seeding. I threw some seed down as well, but hope your lawns are doing great. Let me know how they're doing below, and we'll see you next time. God bless.